Alive After Amerika ebook download in PDF format. Feel free to get access to Bob Parker's book because it helps to stay alive when martial law is declared in the U.S. America is heading in a strange place right now. Many people are getting scared and becoming unsure of the future. Prepping is becoming more mainstream than ever, and it seems like everyone is preparing for the apocalypse. While the chances of the apocalypse are pretty low, the chances that America could enter a state of martial law seem a little higher than most would suspect. Most average citizens would have trouble surviving in a martial law environment. You may have your guns and you may think you're prepared, but America saw for themselves what happens in a martial law style scenario. Not long after Hurricane Katrina struck New Orleans, federal officers ransacked the town and confiscated guns. They destroyed them and left the people at the mercy of the real criminals who still had their guns. Bob Parker doesn't want that to happen to you. Bob Parker is a patriotic and a prepper who has been preparing for martial law since before people began to suspect it might happen. If you want another example of what could happen in a martial law scenario, then take a look at the aftermath of the Boston bombings. The government will not hesitate at all to suspend human rights on the grounds of tackling terrorists. The worst part is that some people may agree with that. You should never give up your rights. Bob Parker believes that the country will descend into anarchy when the economic collapse finally goes over the edge, and that this could be sooner than we think. He considers it an inevitability, and so he put together the ultimate martial law survival guide called Alive After Amerika. Alive After Amerika, How to Escape Martial Law in the U.S. covers everything you need to know about martial law. The concept is very misunderstood, so he explains everything you need to know as well as what your rights will really be under a martial law. There are also 4 key warning signs that are yet to happen. Knowing these will let you know when you need to really kick your plans into action and take the steps you need to protect your family. A key component of surviving martial law outside of a FEMA camp is knowing how to feed yourself, how to continue to find food, and how to get your hands on medical supplies. Food is rationed during martial law and it can become scarce. You need to know how to feed your family, and Bob Parker tells you how to do just that, as well as how to stay safe while traveling, with tips from World War II survivors who have seen these kind of troubles for themselves. There are other things thrown in with the Alive After Amerika program, How to Escape Martial Law in the USA, including a guide on how to hide your guns from the bad guys and the invisible stockpile. These show you how to keep your guns and ammo hidden so no one but you can find them. The guide teaches you everything you could possibly need to know about how to recognize when martial law may strike and how to survive once it does. The information is invaluable if you're a prepper or thinking about prepping. It may never happen, but if it does, it's better to be prepared. Being prepared never hurt anyone.